Hi guys, welcome to tonight's flight. It's Captain Infinite here and welcome to the channel. Tonight's flight is going to give us some nice ortho scenery as I'm slowly building up Europe. So today's flight will be from London Heathrow Airport and we're going to be flying to Belfast. We're going to take a divert across through to Dublin and then swing a right back to Duffy to come in for runway 17. We're going to be departing runway 27 right, climbing for a flight level of 340 and then taking our divert to catch some of that lovely scenery over in Ireland. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, share, leave your comments down below on how you think the sim's looking, if it's getting better. And we can now get into the cockpit and start this beautiful airline up. We're going to be going with Aer Lingus, as you can see. And flight time is around 1 hour and 50 minutes. So let's get into the cockpit and start her up. Okay, so we're in the 757-200 cockpit. So let's go ahead and start her up. We'll do things very quick. So we'll turn our BAT on, put our standby power on, put the external power on and start our bus tyres, put our utility bus with our gen control. Next up we'll go ahead and start the IRS and we'll turn the yaw dampers on for when that's finished. Put the engine hydraulics on and we'll put the engine electrics on too. We'll go ahead and start the APU. We'll go ahead and put our engine emergency lights to armed. We can then go and put our engine starters to auto. We've then got our fuel pump, so we'll give a number 1 so the APU can come on. After that everything's fine there. We'll go to our window heat now. So we'll turn on our window heat, no smoking to auto, seat belts to on. And now we can get the airport's elevation of Belfast, which currently stands at 206. So what we'll do is we'll put auto 1 and then we'll put 200 feet. That'll be our landing elevation. That's the APU just come on, so we'll turn the APU gen on. Go up here and start our air cons to auto. Trim air on, left and right recircs, packs can go to auto. Turn the isolation valve, left and right engine and APU bleed, and we can come off with the GPU. Okay, so as for that all set up, now we'll go into the FMC and start things up very quickly. So we'll go to our position, which is Echo Golf Lima Lima. We'll catch the IRS position and shove that in. Then next up we are going to Echo Golf Alpha Alpha. Our departure, we are going to be departing from runway 27 right and we're going to take the Compton 3 Foxtrot as we're going to direct straight left out onto the ocean. And then from our Compton SID, we are then going to take that Detour, which is going to take us to Lipgo, and then from Duffy we are then going to come in for ILS 17 and we can transition off. So we'll go ahead and activate our route. Go to our perf, put our ground in, we've got a reserve of 1, we've got a cruise altitude of 340 and a cost index of 116. Okay. Next up we'll go to our takeoff, so we're going to do flaps 5 and LV speeds on. So, because we are quite heavy, obviously I'm going to do flaps 5 because I want to see this thing actually go fast for once. So let's get our trim, which is 2.5. So we've got 150, 153 and then 156. I won't make the same mistake at getting the calculation wrong. So 156 plus 15, which is 171. Okay, so we're going for 340. There we go. 340, flight directors can go on and auto. So for takeoff we've got 151, 154 and 177. Our minimums, we'll do that after, and QNH is 1030, set up to go. So we'll turn all of our pumps now on, can turn our packs off, and now let's call the tug ready to come.
Tug connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, releasing parking brake. Done.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, so we'll go for engine number 2. Good. Let's turn off the parking brake and just do our trim quickly before I forget, which was 296, something like that, so around there, which is fine. So parking brake is released, and now increasing thrust. We are quite heavy today. There we go. So we're going to come out the gate, we're going to turn left onto Bravo, and then follow a left onto Bravo again. Left onto Alpha. Okay, then we'll turn right now onto Alpha 3 and then line up onto 27 right. Okay, so what we can do now is put our strobes on. We'll take the last turn for the runway, as we are quite heavy. Okay, so now we're on the runway. We'll just line up and then we'll get ready to take off. Okay, so we're all ready to go. Let's turn our auto brake onto auto. Our landing lights can go on. And now we can start the clock and power up. So brakes released. There's 40% and toga. Airspeed alive. Okay, 100 knots. B1, rotate. V2, concentrate, gear up. Okay, so what we'll do is we can turn the autopilot on and the ONAV and VNAV on also. Okay, so now we're just pumped through 13,000 as we make our way to the Irish coast, and then we will fly straight down past Dublin, swing a right, detour round and then come into Belfast for runway 7. Okay, so don't forget to join me when we get back for our top of the set and check out the cinematics, and I'll all see you when it's time for us to come down. So don't forget to like and subscribe, don't forget to share and press that bell, and in the comments down below if you'd like to see me do the parallel approach in the 757, and I'll see you. Okay guys, welcome back to the flight deck now. As you can can see, we're just getting ready to enter to Dublin over the coast, and now we're going to the FMC. As you can see, we're at Dagos for flight level 130, and then we'll start making our way down through above 4,000 and then down to 2,500 for a re-intercept for the ILS 917. Well, it's not too bad, a little bit rocky, but we should get down on time. So sit back, and now let's go down and make our arrival. What we're doing right now is we are setting up the barrow, so our minimum decision altitude right now, which is 410, so we'll go ahead and put it into my side, and then what we'll do is we'll slide over to the right, and also do the first opposite side, so everything is equally matched when we come down, and there's no misconfigurations. Okay, so what we've got here is our flaps 30s config with a 137 landing, and for our ILS, which is 110.9 and a course of 166. So what we can do is we can put that in now and get the aircraft all ready to go. Okay, so as you can see now on the navigational display, you'll see we're going to go straight towards the airport, and then as soon as we do, let's turn left, and we're going to go straight up the back end of the glide slope and then do a U-turn and come straight back down. As you can see here with the FMC and to the display, you can see where we're going. Okay, so the aircraft now is all ready to go in. We've got our barrow, which is set. We've got our ILS frequency and course, which is also set. We've got our altitude, which is also set, ready to intercept, and we are down ready to drop our flaps. And in just a second, when we start to make our right turn, we will then turn on the VOR lock, which will then arm the localizer. So when the diamond on the bottom left starts to move, then the VOR lock will intercept and cut off the LNAV, and then it will take over for the lining of the runway. We'll also turn off now the DMEs, so they'll go back to manual so it doesn't interfere with anything, and we'll now make that right turn, or our U-turn, to come straight back round for the airport. Okay, so now we'll put the VOR lock on, and once the localizer is established and we've intercepted it, the VOR lock will then arm itself and take over from the LNAV. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and leave your comments down on how you thought the flight has been so far, as I do really appreciate the love shown to the channel. So still making that right turn around. The glide slopes now become active and will start to drop. And there's the VOR lock just come in, so now that will take over from the LNAV. and then once the glide slope comes down towards near the first needle above, we will then drop the landing gear and start to slow the aircraft down. So we'll drop our flaps down now, start to slow to 170, so we'll go to flaps 15. Localizer is now lined up to centre with the runway, gear down. And as you can see, there's the airport right in front of us. Okay, so right now we are just waiting as we've dropped the gear, and then we'll disengage the autopilot, which we are doing now. And now the aircraft is all mine, ready to come down. As the 757, the throttles are a little bit different than in the 737. They need a little bit more push, and you need to lift the throttle, should I say, a little bit more than the 737 to maintain that power. But they're quick, short bursts of power. You lift it just a little bit, bang, it's gone. So we're coming down now. We're going to catch the glide slope. It's very rocky and it's not very nice weather for the winds. So right now we will, as you can see, as I was saying, with the throttle, you have to be around 50% all the time, and because the throttle will interlock, you're just lifting past that just to catch the biting point, so it is a little bit tricky, especially with winds pushing you back to knock down your speed. So now we should get hold of the glide slope at any moment when it starts to rise back, as we are coming down on a well, quite a steep approach, but we will get the glide slope back. As it now starts to rise up, we will maintain our angle, and then just as it lifts over the first point and comes back into the middle, we will then level out just a tad and try and keep everything nice and stable. So as you can see, we are still a little bit high, but not to worry, as now the glide slope is coming up. And we should just level it back out in time for the arrival. So there's the diamond back down near the middle, and it's just now centre line, so now we can start to level the aircraft up a little bit, increase power just a tad. As if we raise the nose, then we increase power. If we drop the nose, then we decrease power. That's the method that I use, and I'm sure everybody else does. So here we come. Speed brakes are armed. ILS is established. We are coming down, and Houston, we are cooking. So we'll wait for our minimums to now call out the cockpit and light us up. Minimums. Then we've got the Airbuses that goes minimums. So here we go. Coming down quite hot.
100.
No messing
50,
about.
40, 30, 20, 10.
As you can see, we done a little bounce, a little firm. It was a firm one. It wasn't no butter today. No, it was still exciting getting a little bounce on the runway. So as we now reversers are up and the speed brakes are up as well. So we'll retract the speed brakes in just a second, and now we'll get ready for the cinematics. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I hope you enjoyed the landing, and now let's go and view what that bird done.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Ready to explore right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are.
And there we are, guys, down in Belfast. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight, and I hope you guys enjoyed the landing also. So don't forget to like and subscribe, leave your comments down below on what you thought, and I'll see you all again very soon. Take care for now.